What's up, guys? It's a 2-for-1 special here for theater mode. This first match is a team deathmatch on jungle, and my class I believe I'm using today is a Famas with silencer. I believe Hardline. I believe Hardline will be my third perk. My second perk would probably be steady aim. And my third perk would probably be what's it called, hacker. Don't quote me on this, but that's just my guess. We'll see in a little bit whether that's true or not. And I'm just going to say how I like to play jungle. Jungle is so I like to call 50-50 map. It's where half the people like the map, and the other half do not like this map. Personally, I like the map. And the way I like to play is either with a motion sensor, pull that little corner, put a claymore so you protect yourself, and basically you dominate this ridge. And this is basically how you want to play more of the Call of Duty games. This game is more of a rush type game. You can rush in this game more than any other Call of Duty game in the previous. Yep, Hardline is my first perk. And whether I know my second perk isn't sleight of hand, but we'll get to that. And basically the reason why I like this place right here is because, for one, you can clip over this right here, and then you can get people, because there's usually a person right there that will be on that ridge, and you can easily get a free kill from them. And then I get his buddy. And my kill streaks would be the spy plane, napalm strike, and the chopper gunner. And I fast forward through the chopper gun just because a lot of people get sick and tired of the chopper gun. It's probably the easiest of the 3 high power kill streaks to get just because it's at 9. And it's a very powerful kill streak. How do I feel about the Famas? It's a very good gun, probably probably one of the better guns in the game, as I feel right there. The reason why, yep, hardline, steady aim, hacker, like I said. And basically, how I like to play the Famas, I either use one of 3 attachments, and there's my last death of the game. I'll either use a suppressor, a red dot. You can also use a reflex sight, but the only real gun I really use a reflex sight on is a commando, and I gotta say, I just unlocked it last night or 2 nights ago, somewhere around there. And I have to say, I really do love the commando. It's probably one of the better guns in the game. And I believe somebody got Dogz from a care package, which is always lovely. But anyway, you can also use the dual tags. Dual tags is it's not dual tags, it's dual mags. What the hell am I saying? Just ignore this crazy white boy. And basically, with the dual tags, in my opinion, dual tags is one of the best attachments in the game, if not the best attachment in the game. For the reason it pretty much takes the place of 2 perks. And those 2 perks would be Scavenger, because it does give you double the ammunition, your extra ammunition. You can't keep resupplying, which Scavenger does have that effect. But the dual tags, dual mags. Why do I keep saying tags? God damn, I'm an idiot. And basically, what was I going to say? Yeah, with the dual mags, it also takes place of sleight of hand, because your first reload, let's put it this way, your odd number of reloads basically means your first reload will be about twice your speed, but be about between your normal speed and sleight of hand speeds, about half a sleight of hands. And then your even numbers, your second reload, your 4th, your 6th, all of that will be, just a normal reload, which I have to admit gives you the benefits, of both those, which is I believe is one of the better attachments in the game. And recently, I've recently got Warlord Pro, and I have to say, if you mix up Warlord Pro with Scavenger, it's amazing. For the simple fact, having like 2 grenades, you can spam those grenades out. Then you can just resupply from Scavenger. And when you get Scavenger Pro, then you can start just spamming stuns left and right. Anyway, I have to admit that would be annoying, but it's effective. what do I think is the best equipment? I believe the two best equipments in the game are the motion sensor and the claymore. The claymore is like a bouncing Betty just because it goes off so fast, and unless you're using hacker and you know it's there, it's pretty much impossible. Not really impossible, but it's very, very hard to dodge it. And right here is where I get my my chopper gunner. And right now I'm gonna fast forward through the chopper gunner, super fast mode. Okay, I'm not playing. I won't say it anymore. But yeah, that's it for the jungle game. And now we're gonna move on to our second game, which is how I show you. Oh, achievement. That's lovely. And my perks, I believe, are Ghost, Scout, and Hacker. I believe it's Hacker Pro, I believe, when I got this. I could be wrong. My special grenade is the Tomahawk, just because this is pretty much my montage class. I'm now a new director at a very nice site called Capital of Gaming. And you really want to use these pipes just to get across. It's the best way to get across these two. And Launch is one of the very few maps I will probably ever snipe on, just because if I go on these two towers and own these two towers, it's pretty much the only way I can snipe. And also, you can also just come right over here and do what I'm doing and just own the middle area. And the spy plane helps out a little bit. And the thing with theater mode, I was talking with some buddies. They were watching this with me because they also got a free achievement. One of them was one of the moderators at Capital of Gaming. I'll put both his YouTube channel and Capital of Gaming's YouTube channel, the link in the sidebar. You should go subscribe to them. They are very good channels and very good. Excuse me, I was about to yawn. A second of that. Sorry about that. But anyway, I believe my kill streaks are Spy Plane, Blackbird, and Attack Dogz, I do believe. I believe the attachment I'm using was the variable zoom, and that's the glitch of theater mode. Like, the people I was talking with, you know, Johnny, my buddy Johnny, and the moderator at Capital Gaming, aka, they were like saying how these shots didn't appear on target. I believe that's a glitch with a theater mode, like the shots won't appear to be on target. And my sidearm's the dual wielding pythons, and I have to admit these things aren't really any good. I would recommend either using the speed loader or the as Johnny would put it, the ACOG site. I actually bought that the other day, and it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good, although I still use dual wielding just cause I don't know. I'm too lazy to change it, I guess. But anyway, this is the only way I like to scout. You can't run around with snipe anymore. I mean, it's possible if you're like, you know, a Grizz prodigy. But it's really hard to, not really hard, but it takes a lot more patience to snipe in this game. You gotta really be keen on your shot, just because the hit detection for the snipers are pretty bad. I admit they are really bad. But if you would please go subscribe to Capital of Gaming. They do deserve more subs. They have great great directors like my good buddy Project Black Wolf. You all remember him, don't you? Yeah, you should. And that guy gets an ass shot. Yeah, aim for the ass, people. And right here, I hear they got a Blackbird, so I'm like, oh, I'm shitting my pants right now. I'm like, where are they coming for me? And what do you know? I get a contract. That's always lovely. What do you know? That guy's looking for me, and I get my Blackbird. My kill streaks for today, I believe, are the Blackbird, Spy Plane, Blackbird, and Attack Dogz. I have to admit, the Attack Dogz are one of the coolest kill streaks ever. I have to admit, my favorite so far is the Blackbird. If you haven't known this, if you're not like a military historian like me, the Blackbird was the used to be the fastest shooting plane. Well, not fastest shooting, fastest flying plane. I believe it was the first to get hit. Was that term Mach 3? It was the first plane to be able to use in space, and it was a very good reconnaissance thing. I believe I can't remember how many were made, but some were lost. But none of these were lost due to how should I put this enemy. They weren't they weren't taken out by enemies like the USSR, because we mostly used this during the Cold War. And basically, the only reason we lost is because of accidents, and actually only one pilot actually did die from these accidents. The other able to eject out safely. The other ones that are caught in these accidents. Well, that's a history lesson for the day. And the way I like to snipe in Black Ops is pretty much own an area of the map. That was a bad hit detection right there. And basically just own this map. Like on launch, I can own these two little side pockets and the middle, which is where a lot of people, and I mean pretty much 90% of the people, love to either go up to this rocket where the launch system is, or up the middle. And this is one of the few maps I snipe on. I can also, I guess you can snipe on Villa, those two spots you can also snipe on. But it's not, I think launch is the best sniping map, and it's my opinion. You can disagree with me, you can agree with me. But for the comments, I would really appreciate if you put down your favorite sniping spots for Black Ops, and I will see if I can make them work. Now, what else is there to talk about? I believe I'm just gonna give you some of the perks I believe are the easiest to get pro. I believe Hardline is pretty easy to get pro. You just need to share some care packages and get some kill streaks. Sleight of hand is pretty easy to get pro. The hardest part about it is the injure and reload, and pretty much the easiest way I find that is pretty much go behind a wall, full a few bullets in the guy while he has his back turned, reload real quick. This will help if you have dual tags. You have dual tags. This will make this a lot easier. And basically, if you use that, and it will become very easy to get sleight of hand. Some of the perks I believe are kind of difficult to get pro. I believe Flak Jacket's kind of hard to get pro just because a lot of people have been using Semtex a lot more. What's that other perk? Damn, what was that other perk called? It was a third perk. Tactical Mass. No, wait a second. Damn it, I can't remember what that perk was called. But Tactical Mass is also one that's kind of hard to get pro just because you need to use flashbangs, and pretty much the only special grenades I'll ever use is concussions. I will sometimes use Nova Gas just to for some variety in my spices. But yeah, Ninja is pretty easy to get pro. I heard some people don't like the backstabbing part, but I believe it's pretty easy. If you combine that with Flak Jacket, you can get some easy XP for Demolition. Demolition's a very good place to get perk challenges, because you can get the bomb plant things for Ninja and Flak Jacket. You can also get the offensive things for lightweight. Let's see. And people will always go after bombs, so it would also help with you trying to get your hardline challenges. And I want to make one thing clear. We did lose this game, and I believe it was my fault just because I was sniping, and I believe if I use an assault rifle and try to help take out these guys, I do believe we could have won this map. So pretty much our loss is also part my fault. But I hope you enjoy these two matches, and have a nice day.